I'm Ness, and as part of an all-lesbian throuple, I thought it was fitting for us to do a little mini-series this week for Lesbian Visibility Week. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience coming out as a lesbian and discovering myself. My earliest memories of being attracted to women go back to when I was in the 4th grade. I mean, I'm about to be 28, so that was a long time ago. I had a teacher that I guess I just thought was really pretty, and I would catch myself staring at her for maybe a little bit too long. And then as I get a little bit older, going into middle school, I had like a big group of friends, and I always felt very like protective over them, and I thought I was just like a protective type friend. But I think I really was trying to fill like a masculine role at a younger age. And you know, throughout middle school and then going into high school, like I had boyfriends and I was very girly, I was very feminine, I always had my nails done and I wore dresses and pink and purple and purses and yada yada yada, all that stuff. Like I really tried to push like that I'm a girl, but like on the inside, like I always felt like something was kind of off. Like when I wasn't at school or when I wasn't going out, like I was wearing like tomboy clothes and I was playing in the dirt and I was gardening and like I really enjoyed it. And then my junior year, at the end of my junior year, I got accepted into a pre-college program for biology at Marlborough College in Vermont. So I took a train and I went up there all by myself, and for 2 weeks during my summer before my senior year, I spent studying biology at that college, and I met a girl while I was there, and she made my head kind of spin. And I mean, obviously I had been attracted to other girls without knowing it throughout my childhood, but this was the first time that like I recognized the attraction, and like we flirted for the whole week. And then I remember on the train ride home, I was texting with her because I got her number, and I admitted for the first time over text with her that like I felt like I could be bisexual. And I came home, I told my best friend, she was the first one that I told besides this girl that I had just met, and she was fine with it. She was a little taken back, but like it wasn't anything crazy, it wasn't a bad reaction. Shortly after, I told my mom, we were just like in the car waiting for my dad to come out of a store, and I was like, Mom, I like girls. She was like, it's about time. Not long after that, I met my first girlfriend and started dating her. And then pretty shortly after that, my dad was watching a baseball game in the living room, and I finally worked up the courage to just like tell him. So I stood in between him and the TV and I said, Dad, I'm gay. And he was like, okay, can I go back to watching the game? And I feel very fortunate to be able to say that, because I know so many people in the community don't have good and positive coming out stories, and my family and my friends were nothing but supportive and nothing but loving. They never really questioned it, they just wanted what was best for me, and like that's how it should be, but I know that that's not how it is. But yeah, I was with that girl for 4 years. It was a great 4 years. It was a great like first lesbian relationship, like falling in love with a woman, being with a woman, and I experience it so much now, loving two beautiful, amazing women. There's just so much love, and there's just so much tenderness and support, and the connection that you form emotionally, like women to women, it's unmatched. I dated so many men, way too many men, and you know, I haven't dated a man in 11 years, and since I was in high school, so I can't even really say that I've ever dated a man. I dated boys, but it was never anything like what I feel now. So if you're struggling, know that we're always here, and we love you for who you are. So happy Lesbian Visibility Week.